Round 3 of Epic Pursuits. We're in the Pacific Northwest this time, and everything that we felt really confident about that we had learned on the second one and had been given this gift of the greatest weather of all time by California, Pacific Northwest decided to make it a little bit spicier and gave us 5 days of rain during this production. And I had a chance to experience this with 4 new friends again. Hannah Eden, her husband Paolo, Aaron, and Anna all joined us, and this was such a big adventure. Paolo and Hannah never been on bikes before, got their motorcycle license, said yes, came out and let it rip for 5 days in the rain in the Pacific Northwest. Aaron has ridden a little bit and Anna jumped on the back for him to ride out the whole thing, also through the rain. I can't say thank you enough to my friends who were troopers through this entire trip. These 5 days were some of the most challenging I've ever been through, of just being cold for 5 hours and being on the bike, and got a real chance to test how okay with discomfort I am. So I hope you guys enjoy the show, and it's gonna be epic. That's what they say. Enjoy it. Watch us ride motorcycles. Whoa. Well, this is unexpected. So there's apparently just a bunch of this hidden throughout the state that no one's gonna talk about? Today, 3 states.
3 states.
We're at breakfast in Oregon. We're gonna do lunch in Washington.
Yeah.
Dinner in Idaho.
Seriously?
Seriously.
That's cool.
America's cool.
Yeah.
And then
In which one of those states am I gonna beat you on that game?
It's really up to you, my friend. We have 3 options today. See if you can go 0 for 3.
Man.
Right
No,
now,
that ain't gonna happen.
we're gonna load up on some coffee.
I like
I'm
it.
in desperate need.
Nope.
Friends me. Basie.
Nice to meet you.
I'll do a.
We don't have Estos mouth.
It's hot.
Ah, pleasure. Cheers. Gonna ride my motorcycle. Well, this is unexpected.
Look at this place, dude.
So there's apparently just a bunch of this hidden throughout the state that no one's gonna talk about?
Oh yeah, is there, like, what's the elevation up here?
At least, no more than, bare minimum.
Right now in this
Right
present
now,
moment.
in this present moment, we're at least 150 feet.
Wow. Yeah.
Aaron, once you get into base jumping, you'll be able to tell us.
Yes.
I feel like base jumping could be your vibe.
So if you were to come back in another life as absolutely anything, could be a skill, could be absolutely anything, what would it be?
Like an animal? Does that work too?
No, still as human form.
Okay, still human. Like what
But
skills
with
would
some
I want?
crazy skill set.
I'd like to be able to fly a jet plane, like a fighter jet, and have access to one. The not having access doesn't help much.
Yeah.
Clearly just watched Top Gun 4
Yeah,
days ago.
it's true. It's very true.
His answer will change dramatically in 2
I just
weeks.
want to rip through here at 700 miles an hour is what I want to do. Except not 5'1".
Yeah, just a little bit taller.
Little taller. I don't need to have boots and a lift.
What would you want?
Like some Cirque du Soleil stuff.
Oh yeah, see that.
How about you?
Mine was a base jumper. I would love to do that.
That's doable.
Yeah.
Learning curve
Yeah.
is very exciting.
What was yours?
Singer.
Ooh.
No. What do you mean? Maybe you are. I thought you were going to audition for The Voice.
But for you.
Did you
Yeah.
audition for The Voice?
He talks
but I
about
will
it every
one day.
day.
Ah, I like it. Wait till you're like 50. They love that.
His voice is as good as his jokes.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're looking for 50-year-olds with gray hair.
One day I will, I'm telling you, man.
Yeah. Chris Stapleton's got to run for his money, you know?
So far, we've been gifted with a non-Pacific Northwest morning with just great views. I see those clouds. I see what they're trying to say. Don't get cocky.
They're like, I'm here.
Don't get confident.
Yeah.
Think I won't get everything wet just for fun? The road leading into here has got to be the best one we've done so far.
Hands down.
How's all the twisty stuff feel?
Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah.
It is, I'm going to use the word stimulating again, but exciting this time because it's not as quick. So there's more, I don't know.
It required skill.
And now we're at the bottom next to the river.
what we saw,
Yeah, where we were
Yeah.
overviewing from the overlook, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's a big river.
And it's running.
Yeah, it's moving really fast. I prefer to not swim in it. And then we have this lovely place, Bogan's. That's our
You can't make
last
it. You
day
can't
of
make it up.
business.
Yeah.
It's our last day of business.
Really?
Yeah,
ever.
I'm grateful that we landed here today.
Same.
I have to say too, with the windy roads, I was not looking forward to it this entire trip. You guys have been like, yeah, windy roads. I was like, nope. But it was fun. It was a lot smoother than all of the other riding we've done.
I agree.
So in a strange way, I felt safer
Me too.
riding today.
Funny, right?
Do
Yeah.
you feel on the back like you're looking ahead during that section and like kind of being more part of it?
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
That's
I got
what.
it
That
too.
was something Aaron mentioned to me. He was like, "Yeah, just do."
Now you're an active participant instead of just being
Yeah, so I'm like, yeah.
chauffeured through town like Cleopatra.
Exactly.
It was gorgeous.
Yeah, breathtaking.
Like you said, even cooler when you can see the little snaky road
Yeah.
down the thing and you're coming from the top. That was really cool.
There's something very special about traveling across places by land because you get to see the gradual change of everything, and you totally miss that on like a plane or whatever. With this, there's something really incredible about the slowing down and actually being able to have a relationship with the whole experience of the place.
And feel it, like the climate.
Yeah.
So every time we've stopped, it's been different.
Yeah.
The one thing about a motorcycle to me is the smells. The
Yeah.
different smells, man. I love that. When you're driving a car, that doesn't happen.
Just farts.
Just
Occasional farts.
chocolate, coffee, and farts.
Would you guys want to ride together? Not on this trip per se, but is there any moments where like, oh, it'd be fun to be together right now, or do you like having
Honestly,
the
I
separate
love you,
thing?
but it hasn't crossed my mind
I
once
don't
yet.
know. It hasn't crossed my mind.
No way I thought that you were interested.
Because, you know,
Skill
the
wise.
skill set, yeah.
But imagine if we had the skills, you mean?
Yeah, is that something like, oh, this would be
People
a
have the
cool
skills
thing to
100%.
share, like holding her leg or his leg or
Yeah,
however it would
yeah.
go. and,
I
like,
picture
have
you
that
driving.
I'd be okay with that.
Just to bounce back and forth.
I was going to say to share the train. I picture me driving too. I'm glad that we're aligned.
And me, what, in front of her? Like,
Just yes, facing her like a koala. We're in Washington now. Totally new state.
lunch in Washington.
Lunch in Washington, then we'll have dinner in Idaho. What a fancy day.
We are worldly people.
Worldly people. Cheers to that. Let's eat some burgers.
slipped away. She left me bound. I gripped tight to the mentioned banister.
So we're starting day 4 in suboptimal conditions. The original plan today was 80 degrees and being on a boat wake surfing. It's 43 and raining. It's currently different than that. We're gonna get out of here and go find something more exciting to do. Let's stay dry and try to pretend we're warm. Best of luck. See you guys in a little bit.
Despite the terrible weather, we had our heart set on an off-the-bike adventure. 50 degrees and raining is going to make wake surfing absolutely miserable. But our destination, the Coeur d'Alene area, is known for epic side-by-side trails. So we traded in our bathing suits for pockets full of hand warmers.
Makes me a slave to you. That's okay, I don't mind.
Well done. None of my digits work. Can't manipulate anything. What am I still supposed to do with these? That's like lobster claw. How you feeling?
Cold. Freezing cold. And I'm a much better rider today than I was yesterday. That's for sure.
So, that was exciting.
Yes, it
Only
was.
one way to get here is we have to go through that. And while we're going to have us a nice, warm, enjoyable summer day today, we'll continue on with that motto. If we believe it, it's true.
Yep.
And we'll leave from here getting these side-by-sides. Everyone kind of unfrosted?
I feel great.
Just about. I got some movement in the fingers.
I feel good. Big gloves, you know. Feel good now.
That was an exciting morning.
Hey, it was stimulating. I'm going to keep using that word. It made me feel alive. I was given a lot of, woo, yeah.
Just yelling to
Yeah.
yourself,
Oh,
all
yeah.
right, and I dig it.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of pep talking.
A lot of pep talking.
My skill level went up real quick.
Yeah?
Time collapsed, that whole thing.
So we're gonna go drive side-by-sides, and then we have another secret adventure for later.
Ooh, I like secrets.
I don't know, it's a secret, that's how they work.
Does it involve dice?
More dice games. And currently, we're gonna go shred now on 4-wheel things
Awesome.
and probably get muddy.
I like that.
All right.
Yeah, this should be a good time.
Oh, yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
I missed the gig in the big game, failed my driving test, misspelled my ex-girlfriend's name on the tattoo on my chest, 'cause I can't do nothing right, and I can't seem to get along. I've forgotten what it looks like on the other side of the wall. Yeah, I picked a fight with the boxer, scratched her name too hard, gave a heart attack to the doctor, and Lord, she's a dead home, 'cause I can't do nothing right, and I can't seem to get along. I've forgotten what it looks like on the other side of the road. Yes, I've forgotten what it looks like on the other side of the road.
Our original destination for the day was the Gold Creek Lodge. This incredible place we had heard about that you could ride dirt bikes and wake surf. Even though the weather didn't allow for any of the activities we had planned, there was no way we were going to miss checking this place out.
So that I dream of home.
That's fine.
Bottle up, feeling that I get when it's some days I don't mind being away for the 1000th time. When I sleep on
All right. Whoa. Oh, man. E-bikes too?
Wow.
Woo!
Wow, this is sick.
That's my kind of place, man. Look at the
Damn,
gloves.
son.
Oh yeah, the gloves. I'm gonna. Yep.
Is this your bike? What are you doing?
Oh, I was drying off the seat earlier.
Oh, okay.
Putting this race plate on it. I'm like taking off some of the electronics.
Right. Dope, man. This is exceptionally beautiful.
Oh man, this place is great.
This is so cool.
This is an excellent hangout.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to grab one of these, man.
Those. Yeah. Yeah. I'm done to play a game. You want in?
Shouldn't do is challenge the home team to pool. So nice, man.
Here we go.
All right! Boom!
I win. This feels like summer camp.
It is, except it's 40 outside and raining. I didn't go to any summer camps like this. Wheatal Winton was slightly different. As far as life experiences goes, I don't know, have y'all ever experienced being in a place that's warm?
Not today.
It's been different. But we're finally here to the lodge.
We made it.
Cool day, beautiful day.
Yeah.
Different way. That's an interesting way of describing the day.
Beautiful day.
I love
It was
it.
a character building day.
It was.
That's what it was.
It feels nice to finally I'm not tense.
I know.
And I definitely feel like I've been tense all day.
Exactly. There
In the rain. I've never ridden all day through something like that.
Right.
No.
It felt like we were actually on a mission.
Yeah, gotta get out of here.
And so like that to me, like if you give me a goal and it's like, okay, we got to get to there, here's the operation. Getting cold, wet, all that stuff suddenly just becomes like a part of it.
Well, I mean, there's something to it, right? Like the being uncomfortable. And I thought about that today. I was like, you've ratcheted things up a little bit with like a willingness to be uncomfortable for a long amount of time. And it'll come to an end, right? Like we're gonna end up here at some point.
Yeah.
And it'll be warm.
Yeah.
And there'll be food and it'll be lovely and we'll be dry. But right now, it's not.
Yeah.
And that level of discomfort was so like low bar discomfort as far as like how uncomfortable we could be.
Yeah.
It's like, wow. You know, like my fingers are cold. Massive amount of respect for Hannah for not having heated grips.
Hey man, I've been in uncomfortable situations, and anytime I complete something that puts me in that state of mind for that long, makes me feel sharp as
You have that today?
Yeah. Yeah. Because the conversation, the brain is like, oh, do I need to pull over to put my hands on? My hands weren't that cold. Like, I understand the difference of being uncomfortable and cold and like to the point that they don't work in cold. And I wasn't there. So if I wanted to pull over, it would have been my mind telling me the weaker part of my mind rather than I knew I wasn't really going to have any issues. It was just a bit of cold fingertips. Circulation is apparently great, which is shoulder shakes, you know, a lot of this.
Dude, I was following suit, just slight motorcycle exercises.
I feel like people's true colors really come out in situations like this, and I feel like I saw you really cold and shivery a lot, always pleasant. And a couple of times with Hannah too, she would like, when I check in, she'd be like, today was adventurous. So it was always like the positive spin on things, so.
Well, I think perspective shifts reality, right? And I'm not unhappy, I'm cold.
Yeah.
They don't have to be connected.
Right.
Yeah.
And we're doing this by choice. We're doing this by choice. So once you sign up and you say go, like, well, what are you going to do? Quit? Absolutely not.
And that's a rad thing about today, right? Like, because there's no way if we all lived up here and it was like, hey, let's just go ride motorcycles to here.
Not today, let's wait.
Yeah.
No
not
chance.
A good day for it. I feel like today was a reminder that I feel alive, man. Like the entire drive. I wasn't ever like, ooh. I'm like whooping and hollering and at myself inside of my helmet of like, let's stay up here, let's stay up.
It's a different kind of like sensation of like, oh, I like earned dinner or lunch or whatever feels good. But when you're exposed to elements and also exposed to certain levels of like anxiety or maybe moments of like fear or any of that, so that sensation of coming back to a fire after a day of like being wet and cold and afraid and all of that feels vastly different than coming back from like a 24-hour
A lot
fitness.
more
It
appreciation
was
for
like
it.
the hot cocoa everybody wanted.
Yeah.
No,
we
we
came
earned
here.
that steak. We earned this steak. Speaking of,
It's been earned.
Yeah.
it's time.
It's so time.
Time is come.
Next time on Epic Pursuits.
We actually turn west today and head back towards Seattle. Lucky card. Oh, yours is so cool. Is this all you're hunting? Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoy. And if you did, head over to notdeadyet.com, use code EPIC, and save 20% off your first order. If you guys start doing that and you like it, we're gonna continue to do some discounts and specialty stuff for you guys over here who have continued to follow us throughout the years. Thank you so much. We have so much content in the bank. We are just trying to dig out of it. So here is Epic Pursuits. We're gonna share more episodes and save some money.